welcome back to the Get to the Point podcast. That sounded very happy. Well, we have been delayed a couple of days because you were sick.
I was sick.
A couple of days.
Maybe aspirated on some ice cream, and now I can't talk properly, which is really good.
What does aspirated mean?
Breathed in.
So you literally inhaled the ice cream.
I did.
You didn't let it touch the sides. You just fucking...
I did.
Went down, straight down.
I was being too greedy, obviously.
Obviously, yeah.
And now I've got this horrible throaty cough thing, which is why we couldn't do the podcast on Saturday. So we apologise for all of our weekend listeners. We've already had one complaint. Charlie Palmer.
Hi, Charlie. Although I would rather complaints than people not giving a fuck.
True.
So it's a good thing. But also, need to stay on top of our shit if we want this thing to take off.
Thing is a bit fucked though that I've been sick 3 times this year and you've been sick no times this year. That's one sickness. That's one sickness a month.
One sick a month.
One sick a month.
And I have 0 sick a month. My immune system is the best.
I don't know about the best.
Well, or something is brewing bigger inside and it's going to kill me soon. But, oh well.
We can only hope.
Well, that's fucking rude.
Life insurance, here we come.
Well, there's not much there, so...
On a positive note, I got my new car. Sorry.
Got your new car, finally, after how long did you not have it for?
Oh my gosh. I had it for 7 years, my old car. Maybe 8 years.
Oh, no, sorry. What I meant to say was, how long did you not have a car for?
Oh, a month.
So we had to deal with we had to deal with being in one car for a month.
Yeah, which
and we
wasn't great. You had to drive me to work, and I had to
Yeah.
catch the bus to work where I had some crackhead next to me who smelled really bad and just kept talking shit the whole time. And it's like an hour and 15-minute bus journey to work, and I never want to do it again.
There's always one on the bus that...
Oh, it's like the mandatory crackhead on the bus.
Yeah, I feel like they're paid to be on there. Otherwise,
100%.
the bus will be smooth sailing all the way, and that's never the case.
It was gross. It was smelly, hot. Didn't like it. Not one bit.
No, but yeah, we're back to 2 cars. Mental health is going to skyrocket, but it's going to be amazing. But although you're sick now, so
Well, yeah.
I'm hoping that
I did get to take my photo with my car. My first time ever having a brand spanking new car, and I got to take the photo in the dealership with a little bow. And
I got rigged.
I'll post the photo here.
I got rigged. I never got to have that opportunity to get a...
Yours wasn't brand new though.
It was pretty much brand new.
It wasn't brand new though.
It was pretty much brand new.
Well, that's not brand new.
It was ex-demo.
That's not brand new.
I don't care. It was
It
still...
had K's on the
it was
clock.
fucking $20,000, so I feel like I should be owed my bow experience.
No.
Well, I'm now going to buy a new car just so I can get a fucking bow
Do you know
experience.
how much my car cost me?
30,000.
36,000 is how
That's
much the car
fucked.
cost. Yeah.
No.
And is it lovely?
It is quite nice.
You have to get your car brakes fixed though.
Yeah, look, thank you for that.
I initiated this car brake servicing thing because James has fallen off a little bit with his servicing. Scheduled servicing is
That's
not...
because 1, it's $1 billion. 2, I don't have $1 billion. 3,
It'll cost you more money when you have to buy another $20,000 car.
this is true. But then it would be a brand new car.
How did I push you into getting this service?
Well, you brought it up in front of my fucking dad, who loves to know the details of car servicing because he's always on top of my sister, who is meticulously bad at
Put it this way: when we're over at James's parents' place, James's dad, Chris, love you, Chris,
Chris.
will stop middle of the evening and be like, "Do you want to bring your car up the drive?" Because he's like thinking safer in the drive.
Yeah.
Which is cute and lovely, but
Yeah.
also crazy.
And I feel like he does that, and then he goes and stands out there and just listens to any like noises that comes from the car. Because if you actually stood outside and listened to my car go down the street, not great.
But you did deny it
Not
till
great.
you were blue in the face in front of your parents the other day.
It wasn't
and
that
got
I
really
denied
shitty at
it.
me.
It was that I was really shitty with you because you brought it up, knowing what my dad is like with cars.
Yeah.
You're a cunt for that.
But it worked.
It did work. But to be fair, I had booked it in prior. Anyway, that's a whole nother story that I'm not going to bring up on the podcast because that's just going to start a fight. But it is now booked in for...
We'll have a good fight.
I also have to apologise. I think last podcast I was quite loud.
He was very loud and it didn't sound great.
So I need to remember...
Also, half your face was behind the microphone.
It was.
So he was like this the whole time.
I don't know how I was doing it last time. Yeah, maybe because I've moved it a little bit.
And not watchers.
So I'm hoping that it sounds a little bit better. So Charlie, let us know. Seeing as you're the only one that has fucking given us a
notice that we were late.
Yeah.
At least someone
let
noticed.
us know.
All right. So I've got something.
You want to promote something?
Oh, okay. I won't do what I was going to do.
Oh no, you can do that after.
No, it's okay.
But
it's
promote
fine.
your thing first. You said at the start.
Well, we've now got an official
email account.
Yeah,
oh, sorry.
That wasn't good. Thank you.
It's okay.
We've got an official email address. So, if anyone wants to write into the podcast, and send us their stories and try and make us laugh, because that'd be good.
Yes.
I always need more excuses to laugh.
We need some laughs,
especially living with this guy.
Oh.
Yeah, you can email us at officialgettothepointpodcast@gmail.com.au.
That is official. Get to the point
podcast.
podcast. .com.au.
That is no.
You
said it wrong. It was official.
Get to the point podcast at gmail.com.
That's it.
There you go. So if you have a funny story that you would like to tell us or like to share with us, we will announce them.
If we get enough people sending us in emails with their funny stories, we will put them and put the best ones on the podcast, and the funniest one that we decide will send you a free Get to the Point podcast t-shirt.
Like we wore last episode. We wore our Get to the Point podcast t-shirts.
Oh, we did wear.
Similar to what... We won't do the exact same ones because they are one of a kind.
It says Jimmy and Ash.
Correct.
But you will get a branded t-shirt with the Get to the Point podcast logo, and we will post it to you.
And you can say that you're the first one to ever get to the Point podcast merchandise. So send in your emails.
And if we don't get enough by next episode, we'll hold off. And then it will be the following episode. And whoever has the funniest story that we decide and put on the podcast, we will send you an email and we'll give you a shout out too.
And we would love to see you wear those t-shirts and send them to us. Post them on your Instagram, although we haven't made them yet, but when you get them.
We're making them.
But yeah, official Get to the Point podcast at gmail.com.
Anyway, that's enough promotions. I bought some cotton candy grapes because I have seen these grapes advertised on TikTok a lot, and people saying like once you have cotton candy grapes you'll never go back, and I haven't tried them yet.
How do they make cotton candy grapes?
I don't know, but apparently they're really sweet and delicious. Sorry, it's probably not great audio me taking off this label, but I thought we could try them and see what they're like.
Do you reckon they so they put them in?
I'm not convinced
the grape seeds.
that they're going to be the best. As long as they're crisp.
I'm quite scared.
A crisp grape. Ready? I've got a grape. You've got a grape.
I've got a grape.
All right, let's try this grape. You can't.
It smells like.
It does smell like cotton candy. Can you not smell that?
No.
It smells like cotton candy. All right, I'm gonna eat it.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Oh my god, cotton candy.
Grape.
You're joking. Have another one. You got a dud one then.
I've got a dud one.
It's literally tastes like cotton candy's American, right? So what do we call it over here? Fairy floss. And in England they called it candy floss. It literally smells like it and tastes like it.
No.
How can you not taste that?
I can't taste anything.
Are you joking?
Promise.
Eat more.
I'm trying to.
As soon as I smelled it, I was like, oh my god, it's fairy floss.
Like, there is a small tweak in the taste.
It's not going to taste like a fucking fairy floss on a stick, but it tastes like fairy floss. They're sweet and delicious and taste like fairy floss. How can you not taste that?
No.
It's upsetting me, actually. Have a drink of your drink, which is less sweet, and then have one of these.
Yep.
Yep, right. Now have one.
Force feeding in this household. No, there's still no smell. No. These grapes are wasted on me. I had high expectations.
They're fucking mine. That's fucked. I can taste it. I'm not disappointed by that. They genuinely are like, oh my god, that is.
They're not
very
bad.
close.
Like, I'm not saying that it's not. They're bad grapes, but I'm
you're
just saying
they're literally called cotton candy
yeah,
grapes. Like,
yeah. Give me the fucking cotton candy.
yeah, I
not
got
the
it.
fucking grapes.
I don't know. Apparently, out of the fucking 6 that you ate, you got the only ones that apparently didn't taste like cotton candy.
Really, but how do they make them? Like, I will. Can I do a live jiggle?
Go do
Okay.
it.
A live jiggle.
A uniquely sweet cotton candy flavor like summer afternoons at the carnival. Cotton candy is perfect for adding sweetness to green smoothies. Beautiful.
Apparently, cotton candy grapes are a hybrid grape variety created through cross-pollination of Concord-like grapes with common seedless grapes, resulting in a sweet cotton candy-like flavor. There you go.
Made cotton candy.
Whatever.
Don't ruin it for me.
Don't
ruin the magic.
I thought it'd be like my story's more magical. I thought it'd be in dirt, some grape seeds, covered with fairy floss, so it sort of seeps into the seeds, so that it gets the sweet flavor, shoots up,
Covered in ants.
covered in ants, but tasting like fairy floss,
That's so good.
cotton candy, whatever.
Oh my god, that one was so juicy.
You need to stop because we're not doing
Shit
ASMR.
myself after all of this.
Shit yourself.
There's so much fiber.
Oh really?
You eat that whole thing of grapes, I'll be diarrhea for the next like 12
Is that
hours.
the same thing that's in bananas that makes you, or is that
Fiber
no,
is
potassium.
in vegetables.
Potassium makes you solid, right?
I don't think
But people
potassium makes you solid.
Well, people said that if you eat too many bananas, that
It bungs you up.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that there's lack of fiber in bananas.
So
I
grapes
don't know
are the
what
opposite.
it is in bananas.
So if you have too many bananas and you get clogged up, have some grapes, and it'll sort of
Okay,
things will
Dr.
fucking
James.
flow out. Thank you.
Dr. James Harrington Brown, everybody.
Correct. Yeah. So if you have any diseases or any sicknesses, like Ash does,
Oh, well, you've cured 2 things now. You've cured constipation and cancer on this podcast.
this is so true. Mm-hmm. Hello, and I didn't have to go to university to get a degree. Mm-hmm. I'm just talking.
All right, should we do Pointless Parliament?
Pointless Parliament done.
All right, sing the tune.
If you have a law that you want to pass, then give it to us and we'll shove it up your ass.
That was very well done. I can't believe you remembered that. I forgot it.
No, I'm obsessed with that. We're making that into a tune.
Okay.
I need to get a backing track for that. So if you have a backing... No, sorry. I'd say... Okay, Pointless Podcast.
Pointless Parliament.
Fuck! It's my own segment and I keep
ruined
fucking it up.
again. I don't think not one
I don't
episode
think-
have
no.
you managed to do this. Also, can we pause Pointless Parliament and turn the lights on? Because it's getting dark in this room.
If you have a light that you want to turn on, then give it to us and we'll...
Put it on your schlong.
Yep. All right. Pointless Parliament is in session.
Oh, goodness.
Sorry for your
My
ears.
ears are bleeding.
Charlie.
The only listener.
Charlie, you're going to be attacked this episode. I'm so sorry. For or against wearing pajamas outside the house. So if you're going to the shops, just to Woolworths, and you want to grab a few things, and it's like 7 p.m. at night, you don't want to get changed again. You're in your pajamas. Is that
Well,
legal or illegal?
I mean, it's fine. Like, I love it. As long as you're putting shoes on.
So you're happy with... So if you saw 2 people out in the shops, one was wearing pajamas with no shoes, one was wearing pajamas with shoes, you'd be
Offended
more
by
annoyed.
the person that didn't wear shoes.
Yeah.
People that don't wear shoes at the shops, they deserve a place in prison.
Oh, same people that come into places with no shirts on. Like I work in a bakery. Like
Put a fucking shirt on.
I work in a bakery so far away from the ocean. There is no ocean close to our bakery. There was a guy that came in on Sunday, and he literally walked in, no shirt, just shorts on, and I don't think he had shoes on. And he looked like he hadn't slept in 10 years. He looked homeless. But he wasn't homeless. because he comes in and he pays for food all the time.
James abusing homeless people on this podcast.
I'm a doctor, but I also abuse homeless people.
I'm sure there's been a news story about that.
No, I am all for wearing pajamas. Before, I was about to go to the shops, and I wanted to wear my Harry Potter, Peter Alexander shorts, and I refrained from doing it because I thought people would judge me. But I want normalized wearing pajamas in the shops.
I don't think there's a problem wearing pajamas to the shops. I always used to go to the shops wearing my pajamas. In fact, I feel like I do it less now that I've been with you. I feel like your pajama anxiety has rubbed off on me.
Maybe.
I think that's
from now on, I'm not going to
true.
give a fuck. I'm just going to go to the shops wearing pajamas.
But you'll go out to like a dress up party and like catch an Uber to a dress up party and in like dress up clothing and not feel uncomfortable, but you feel uncomfortable going out in your Peter Alexander really nice like $80 pajamas. Sorry about that. We had a technical error.
But we fixed it. It could have been a lot worse though. Like we could have gotten to the end of the podcast.
So far into this podcast.
And then realised that the audio had fucked up.
Anyway, are we for or against?
We are for pajamas outside of the
for.
house. We're for.
Yeah.
So that is passed. All right.
Excellent.
Second one, for or against wearing socks with sandals.
See, I think it depends. Sorry, I can't.
It's really
trying. It's funny because we just said all this and I realized it stopped recording. So now I'm trying really hard to pretend like it's the first time I've said it.
We're great actors.
I can't. It's fucked. I said okay with sandals and thongs, but not okay with sandals and slides, but not okay with thongs because the little toe bit you push in your sock in between your first and second toe.
No, and I was saying for the first time that I feel like socks and sandals have come into fashion recently. Like back in probably 20 years ago, if you had seen it was probably fathers, dads,
Jesus creepers,
yeah, would wear socks with sandals, and you'd go, yuck, disgust, putrid,
disgusting.
Now everyone wears them. Like I'm obsessed. I literally went out to Kmart and bought $2 sandals, so I could
wear.
Were they
$2?
Yeah, they were.
Oh my god.
So my birthday's coming up. I would like some nice sandals. No, yeah, and I literally went out so I could buy.
That little hint.
So I could buy sandals so I could wear socks with my sandals because I hate with a passion when I'm wearing socks and I have to go out, but I don't want to put shoes on. I have to take my socks off, put on my fucking thongs. This way, I can just put my socks on, slip into some sandals. Go to the shops.
Also, you need to tell us, and when I say us, I mean me.
Yes.
Other things you want for your birthday, for when inevitably your lovely mother Debbie, love you Debbie, messaged me and asked me what you want.
True. I did have a list.
Oh, do you have a fucking list?
It's only got like 2 or 3 things on there, I think.
Excellent. Send it to me.
Okay.
So I have it, and I'll then let Debbie know
okay.
what to get you.
We are for sandals and socks.
Oh, we're for sandals and socks.
Okay, we've passed 2 things. Great.
All right, my turn.
Okay.
Sorry,
I don't know.
I would like to abolish
children.
Children.
I would like to abolish children. I'm out of a job. I'm a teacher, so I'm fucked. I'm homeless. Oh, fuck.
Sorry, my cough.
Sympathy cough.
Well, I would like to abolish
children.
Parents having to go see children's plays and sports days. Just what that wasn't actually one I've written down, but sports days
that
too.
Just came into the sports day part.
Yeah. When we went to your niece's sports day, and we saw absolutely zero sports.
Oh, is that when you and I didn't go?
Yeah, there was no sports scene that day.
What happened?
I don't know. It was like a gathering on the school field. I don't actually recall seeing any sport.
Do you remember going to my niece's like Christmas do on the Oval? And it was like the parents were lined up on the side of the Oval and the stage was like in the middle of the Oval.
Disgusting.
And it was, yeah, I'm for this because, yeah, there's nothing worse. Also,
watching a child sing, it's cute for about 2 minutes and you're like, fucking put that cat down.
Especially when they're on stage trying to like play like the recorder.
Oh, that was my next one. Should I bundle this in? My second pointless parliament was ban the recorder. For straight away.
There is no song in the world that uses a fucking recorder.
No one is planning to grow up and be a professional recorder player. No one's wanting to hear hot cross buns. Also, going back, are we for banning parents having to attend and adults having to attend sports days and musicals?
Oh, look, it depends. I know when we have future children, I'm going to want to go to as many things as possible. But
I won't want to feel obligated. My parents didn't come to a single fucking sports day. My mum always came to my musical performances.
Yeah. There's a difference between sports day and musicals. Okay, we'll do two different things. Abolishing parents going to sports days. For abolishing parents going to musicals, I'll be against. Because I'll be the parent front row. It should be
mandatory though, because I don't think you should have to go to everyone.
No.
Not if your kid is actively in the arts department every fucking week.
That's true. Like we are in our plays. We're forcing everyone to come to our shows.
We're not. We don't do it all the time though.
No, true. Now we're having a
I'd like to think I'm better than like a 10-year-old. Maybe. If you've seen any of our
30-year-old going, you're fucking
please
shit.
write in to tell us via our new email account.
Well, we did have a message from youth group? Youth theatre.
Youth
saying
group?
that
like a Bible study group?
No. Oh, God, no. There's no Bible around here. There's a full bookshelf here. No Bible in sight. No, we had a kid from who you taught at youth theatre saying that he supported you. I don't know how old he was.
Oh, Ollie, yeah. He messaged in and did you did a shout out thing. Let us know stuff. I don't know. I can't remember.
Ask us questions.
Yeah, ask us questions. That's right. It was a few episodes ago.
Yeah. No, I was saying how old is he compared to how old you are? Saying I'm better than you.
No, he's like 15.
No, close to 10. Closer to 10 than 30.
I might be wrong.
Sorry, Ollie.
Sorry. Anyway, keep going.
We've already
passed them both.
Yeah, passed them. Sorry. All right, next one. Oh, this applies to what happened today. For or against blasting your music so loud in public?
I already know what you're thinking of. James and I went for a run for the first time today in a very, very long time. Don't judge
Probably
us.
this year, to be honest with you. For me, anyway.
Definitely this year. And I've been sick, and I went for a run while I was sick, so impressive. But this bike rider went past us, and the other day we were walking around the wetlands. Oh, pardon me.
Same guy.
And the same guy cycled past us, booming his music from the front boombox of his bike.
No one fucking wants to hear what you're listening to. Get some headphones. Put them on your fucking head.
I'm so against that.
I'm against it too. And people do it, I've seen people do it on buses, on trains, and when you're in the middle of fucking Rundle Mall in the city.
Stop blaring your fucking music unless you're busking.
Yeah, correct.
And also buskers, time and place.
Where's the time and place?
Not when I'm there.
No, it depends on who they are.
They're never good. The magicians are never good.
Magicians.
The
magicians are never good. Especially around Fringe time. In South Australia, we have the thing called the Fringe.
Oh,
and there's so many people around who don't actually have shows in the Fringe, but they just want to attract the people. And they take so long.
South Australia, come to South Australia. Fringe is great. It's over now, so don't come this year.
Don't come this year. It was the last day. It was on Sunday. But it is for me personally, I think the best time to live in South Australia. I fucking love the Fringe. Although we didn't go once.
I was going to say, you're repping the Fringe. We didn't go not once this year. We didn't even walk around the Gardens of Unearthly
I'm so
Delights.
sad that I didn't. It's harder now we live in Mount Barker because we're not as close as we used to be. But it is the best time to go to South Australia.
It's so busy though.
It is busy, but it's worth it.
But very busy.
But yeah, as I was saying, magicians set up around the vicinity of the Fringe, and they just try to reel people in, saying, "Yeah, show's starting in 5 minutes." 15 minutes later, they're still setting up. It's the worst.
This pointless parliament's got off track.
Yeah,
get to the point.
Get to the point. All right, we abolished that, didn't we?
We abolished.
All right, I'll do one more.
Whatever that was.
I'll do one more.
I can't remember what you said now.
It's
my second
having
cider
your
and they're quite
having
strong.
your music so loud in public.
Oh, having your music so loud, abolished.
Yeah, fuck you. All right, last one for Portland's Parliament before we adjourn. Bringing your own snacks to the cinema.
Oh, totally for. I used to do that all the time, and they're so ruthless about it.
They used to be though, not these days.
They used to be like you have to be crafty. It's like more crafty. That I think I've got alcohol into festivals easier than I had got a packet of Maltesers that weren't purchased at the cinema into the cinema.
Back
down
in the day,
your fucking pants. Like.
Back in the day, they used to have like fucking. They didn't, but they'd have basically like those security things you'd walk through at the airport, just like beeping if you bring your own snacks through.
Literally,
Mum used to do it all the time. She used to like buy like little Allen's packets and then split them up into like little Ziploc baggies for us. And like we'd go to the cinema. I was obsessed with them. I loved them so much. Now I realize how much it fucking costs to go to the cinema. I understand why she was doing it. But yeah.
I bet back as a kid you were like, no mum, let us have the pick and mix.
Literally.
Well,
and the big
I don't want your
fuck off
stupid
popcorn.
sandwich bag.
And I want the popcorn and I want the big drink that I can't drink because it's bigger than myself.
Cinema popcorn is disgusting. I'm
sorry. No. Nah.
I'm
Cinema
sorry.
popcorn is thebomb.com.
Oh, it's not.
It is.
Sweet popcorn's the best, and you
Nah,
get
fuck
sweet
that
cinema popcorn in England, like sugar popcorn, not toffee popcorn, not caramel popcorn, sweet popcorn.
No.
And you come over here, you don't get the option, and it makes your lips go funny from the salt.
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 It's salt.
Salt.
Sorry,
I'm saying it weird now.
Sorry?
But the way you were saying it, you were like, soot.
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 No, salt.
I'd like some soot on my fucking
It's salt.
popcorn. I'm abolishing what I said before. For or against cinema popcorn? For.
Against. Fuck that
Fuck
shit.
you.
And it gets stuck in your teeth.
That is the only bad thing.
It's stuck in your teeth,
all
stuck right at the
popcorn-
back of your tongue. So then you're like, you take one breath and you're like,
I'm sorry,
dying.
but all popcorn does that. Even sweet popcorn.
Even sweet popcorn, but abolishing cinema popcorn.
Nah, we're not abolishing that.
Yes, we are.
Hashtag fuck sweet popcorn. All right. Pointless podcast.
Pointless parliament, darling.
Pointless
Take a deep
parliament.
breath.
Pointless parliament adjourned.
Excellent.
Well done. We passed some good laws then.
Having some more cotton candy grapes.
Okay, me too. Give me at least one. One more try. And
Immediately, I get a cotton candy flavour in my nose. Put it in your mouth. And breathe through your nose while you chew it.
grape.
It tastes like cotton candy.
Do you know what's funny? This is the biggest side rant. Side rant?
Side story.
Side story.
Hustle.
Grape flavored shit is purple. But grapes, they're green.
What?
What the fuck?
Not all grapes.
That's true.
You literally said to me today at the shops, why are those grapes black? And I said, they're called Midnight Beauty grapes. You fucking moron. Why is grape stuff
Can we cut
purple?
that? Can we cut that part?
No.
We need a producer where I can go, fucking Tony, cut that part, please.
So I've loved for so many years the Rate My Plate Facebook page.
Right. Oh, I love this one.
Yeah, Rate My Plate Facebook page. I forgot I liked it. And it come up the other day for the first time in ages. My algorithm obviously ticked over. And it just gave me the absolute best feeling in my soul looking at some of the terrible food on this page. Now, this is a photo.
Am I rating this?
That says, no, you're just going to say what you think and give your opinion on it. This says, My Lamb Seems to Be Pulling Faces at Me by Gemma C. Sorry for all of our listeners. Please describe.
We'll put a photo here.
For all of our listeners. Describe that.
There is a bone sticking out the middle of it that looks like a nose. There is a slit that looks like an eye. It literally looks like there's an eye there.
I thought it looked like immediately Palpatine from Star Wars. Emperor Palpatine.
No, that's the Gollum. My precious. That is, I would not touch that with a 10-foot pole.
I've also got some comments
from that post.
Mm-hmm. So we have
That is literally horrendous.
Someone said it looks like Ricky Gervais in the bath. Someone says, I think your lamb has had a stroke. The tree from Pocahontas.
I don't know that one.
You haven't seen Pocahontas?
I think you maybe watched it once. But
I have. I don't think I've made you watch it.
Oh, then nah, could not.
Wow. Anyway, the tree from Pocahontas. People get that. It's like
Wow.
it's an old grandma tree. It's like a willow tree. It's got a face. It talks. It's creepy.
Right. It talks to creepy.
And then someone said, looks like a pig, but it's lamb. Weird.
I was gonna say there's like a pig.
This one says, my 7-year-old son offering from food tech today, which I presume is a class. It's an apple tart, or as his younger brother called it, an apple shart.
Oh no.
When he opened the box, I screamed. I didn't mean to. It just came out by nothing. By Melissa V. It just came out by Melissa V.
What is that?
It's very unusual, isn't it?
What is it meant to be? An apple tart.
It looks like raw, slightly oxidized apples.
Where does the food start?
With some diarrhea from a baby's nappy.
It looks like an apple omelette with, some.
I think it looks like a baby's nappy.
Oh,
you know that real yellow baby diarrhea from a baby's nappy?
That's fine.
I think it looks like that. I presume it's raw pastry.
Okay. And it's just like unfolded.
Yeah, so he's brought home this raw pastry tart. But some of the... I saw a comment from the next one I'm doing that made me laugh. Some of the comments are, he's only 11, tell him it's shit. Call it character building. It looks a lot better than some of the offerings on here most of the time. So it says a lot about Rate My Plate. Also, one of the best things I've read on here, full marks for his younger brother for such a wonderful description of his brother's creation, and the scream reaction really adds to the story. The bad news is, one son doesn't have a career in baking. Good news is, the other son clearly has a career in comedy. An apple shart.
An apple shart. That is fucked.
This kid is going places. Not culinary school, but places.
Jail, probably.
And then Marie O'Brien said, oh, bless, maybe next time they'll tell him to turn the oven on. Don't be mean. It looks better than the chicken and mash. I don't know what chicken and mash that's referring to.
Maybe there was another photo that had chicken and mash on there.
And then Melissa, who has originally posted this photo, has replied, just to clarify, this was his finished bake at home. He explained this to me later. It left in perfect condition, my son's words. Unfortunately, somehow during his walk home, we ended up with this. Now, I can almost guarantee it's been dropped on the floor a number of times. The keen-eyed people that may have noticed a sweet wrapper popped on top too. I didn't notice that. Given this information, I'll absolutely not be cooking it. Unfortunately, the bin was the only option. This was a decision fully supported by my son, aka the chef.
Oh, shit. Oh, his dreams were crushed.
All right.
That's fucked.
This
Poor
next
kid.
one is my favourite one. And it says, Can't Beat a Bacon Butty by Michael M.
Oh, and
You already
I
know
know
where this is going.
I know I'm gay just by the sight of that. That looks like a vagina if I've ever seen one, and I haven't. There is a period next to that as well.
Literally. All right. The first comment, I wouldn't eat that. Period. Very creative, I thought.
True. I wouldn't eat that. Period.
Next one. Love a bacon sarnie, especially on nice bread that looks like you have to render the fat. It looks unappetizing otherwise. My preference, HP sauce on bacon, ketchup and sausages. I love that someone's just gone...
That was like a genuine comment. Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck?
I love that someone's just gone and put a genuine comment on this horrific fucking roll.
I was about to say, when
roll.
you're getting to the punchline, like, that is literally...
Like
he's like a wholesome person.
They're like,
going,
actually, doesn't look great, but I like mine like this.
Yeah, so try that next time. Not the sauce, but try the HP sauce.
I don't think they're getting the point of this Rate My Plate Facebook page.
What's his name?
Ian Hutchinson.
Oh, that makes sense.
All right.
Ian.
Tom says, met a girl like that once.
Jesus.
All right. The next one says, that reminds me, I need to buy tampons.
Karate.
Chris says, could absolutely beat that with a hammer, for example. Oh my god.
My mind went straight to beating in a different way. But yeah, gross. Sorry.
And that is it for that segment.
Rate My Plate.
So the period roll, the stroked lamb,
Stroke lamb.
and the raw apple shark.
Stroke pig. Yeah, that's fucked. The only one I'd eat out of all those... What was the first one? Was that the pig? I don't think I'd eat any of those. They're
The lamb.
fucked.
The lamb that looks
pig.
like a pig.
It looks like a pig.
Okay.
Maybe the bun in a stretch if I
No, it
closed
looks
up.
like a vagina.
If I sealed it up. So
Looks like a muff.
It does.
Charlie, you might like it. Sorry, Charlie.
We don't assume people's sexuality. Even though we
lived with her for like a year.
I was about to say.
She likes a good muff.
We've heard stuff.
Yeah. We've heard stuff.
We've heard stuff from other rooms.
From other rooms, from next door. Love you, Charlie. She might
as I'm sure you've heard
she
stuff
might deserve
too,
a
Charlie.
t-shirt after all of this abuse.
Yeah. Can we talk about Adolescence?
Oh, the TV show.
TV show. It is literally good.
Which I convinced you to watch.
You did.
After you said, I'm not watching that.
But like, literally everyone's talking about it. And it's
Why didn't you talk? Well, you hadn't heard of it until I mentioned it to you.
I hadn't.
This one time that I'm actually bringing something to you and you didn't know about it. And you were like, I'm definitely not watching that. You can watch that by yourself. And then literally 5 minutes later, he was like, actually, watch it with me. Is that the one about the teenager? No, if you watch it, I'll just watch it again. After telling me to watch it by myself on my day off.
That is not an accurate description.
It
of how
was,
sound.
absolutely.
But, we did watch it. We could have watched it in one sitting, but we didn't. I don't know. I loved it. It was spectacular.
Mm-hmm.
It is, each episode is filmed in one
Continuous
shot.
take.
And you've watched an episode, watched similar series like that before with The Bear. Is that The Bear? The Cook one. Boiling Point. Sorry. Fuck.
Both chef shows, I'll give you that. One's a
Thank
movie
you.
though. So, wrong.
Fuck you. What, is Boiling Point a movie?
Yeah, it's a movie.
How long was that?
Like an hour and a half.
And they did that in one continuous
Yeah.
shot. Fuck. I want to watch that now. Now that I've watched...
tried to get you to watch this before. Why does he never want to watch things that I want to watch until he discovers they're actually amazing?
Except for that one show you made me watch, which was fucking horrendous.
Okay, there's one show out of like 5 years.
No, there was a few
5.5
more. There
years worth of shows.
There was more.
No.
Shadowhunters, the worst fucking show I've ever seen in my entire fucking life. The one we watched recently with the witches. What was that one called?
Discovery of Witches.
Discovery of Witches. I only discovered that I was fucking bored the entire time. That was the worst show of my entire life. And I even said to you at the beginning, I was like, I will only watch this if I like it. Because I remember sitting through Shadowhunters and going, this is good. But now I've like sat through the first season. I can't say I don't like it anymore. I said to Ash at the beginning of fucking Discovery of Witches, if I don't like the first few episodes, I am not watching the second season.
But some shows you need to watch more episodes. Admittedly, Discovery of Witches, when I rewatched it with you, I didn't enjoy it as much.
Yeah, it was horrendous.
It wasn't good.
Anyway, Adolescence is so good. It is only 4 episodes, so it is not seasons long like fucking Discovery of Witches. Don't ever go there. Each episode is filmed in one continuous take, so literally from the start to the very end of the episode, one continuous take.
Amazing.
Are you not... Add to this conversation, mate.
I'm still laughing about the Discovery of fucking Witches.
Which is the funniest part about the show is that joke, because it's not funny.
Oh, fuck.
Again, you don't discover anything about witches.
No, adolescence is
I've
great.
learned more about witches through
Okay,
Harry
we're still
Potter.
talking about witches.
No, we keep going back to it. Maybe we need to watch it again. I learned more about witches through Harry Potter than I ever did through that fucking show.
They're very different. Anyway.
They are very different.
Adolescence.
Adolescence.
I'm so sorry. This whole podcast is me coughing. So I was very impressed that the scene where the psychiatrist or the
psychiatrist?
the psychiatrist,
Oh, psychiatrist, yeah.
sits in the room with a young lad, and the whole episode's basically them talking. And it was just, how do you remember that much dialogue? Where's your face fucking doing, cunt?
Well, you're trying not to laugh the entire time you were saying that.
I'm just smiling.
So I was like, I won't look at you because I know that you're about to fucking crack up laughing.
I'm just smiling, you piece of shit.
You're an asshole.
I'm allowed to be happy.
That episode was their very first episode that they ever filmed. Not ever filmed, but that was the one they filmed first in the sequence of all the episodes. So that was the first time that kid has been on a set, because that was his first ever acting gig.
Amazing.
Which
Didn't
is
never
sick.
go to acting school.
Yeah, you've tried to, and you're not great.
No, I said he did never go to... Fucking hell! Jesus Christ! You've tried to, but you're not great. Thank you very much. What is this? Fucking abuse Ash Day?
Oh my god.
Fuck right off, you little cunts.
Oh, this part of the segment's
Rude.
going really well. I really want to talk about adolescence, but we keep fucking
Abusing
tracking.
Ash.
Yeah, because it's fun.
Piece of shit.
There's a part in that
Come and
episode.
see our shows.
Come see our shows. I'm better. There's a part in that episode, the third episode, where they're in that psychiatrist room, where it was ad-libbed. There was a part, so the psychiatrist goes to the young kid, "Am I boring you?" Because the young kid yawned, and he did a real yawn. It was like, because he'd done so many takes during that day, he was actually tired in real life, and so he did the yawn because he didn't mean to do it, but he did it. And then the psychiatrist ad-libbed that line saying, "Am I boring you?" And then Jamie, I think his character's name is, was like, "No," but he like smirked, and you can tell that that line was ad-libbed. But they tried to make it look like it wasn't. But I don't know, I found that funny. And there was a few...
I didn't know that. You actually taught me something today.
Thank
It's
you.
Fucking miracle.
Thank you. Fuck off, cunt. Piece of shit. And also, I noticed in the first... I think it was the first episode where he put on his jumpsuit and his jumper was backwards, but I'm not sure if that was on
I don't
purpose.
know. He looked like he was wearing his jumper backwards, and I feel like maybe that was a mistake too. They just didn't want to do a retake, because obviously it's all done in one
But in
take.
the future scenes, he still had it backwards, but I'm not sure if they kept it in there because of that. Anyway, there were some questions that I just was obsessed with. The question was, how many extras were there in episode 2? So episode 2 was when they went to the school, and there were so many kids
There
at
was
the
lots
school.
of extras.
Yeah, but in that episode 2, there was 320 teenagers playing school children and 50 adults playing teachers.
Jesus Christ.
Shoppers and parents. And yes, they all had to be exactly at the right place at the right time. And there were 13 takes of that episode.
Fuck. That's like 13 hours.
Yeah.
Just of filming.
Yeah, and like not just like the characters being in the right place, but if the camera work was fucked up at all, they'd have to start that all again, which is
And
insane.
that finished with that amazing
the drone
drone thing where it goes up above the city and comes down in a different place. That is amazing.
Because like that, and that's at the very end of that episode. So if they fucked up that part,
They
like
have to do that
connecting
whole
the
thing
camera
again.
to the drone and going up the air, that would have to do
Tell
everything.
those people waiting like a kilometre away, oh, by the way, we have to do this all over again, so chill there for another 45 minutes.
And they did say that because there are so many camera people who are taking over the camera at different sections.
There's only 2.
What?
There's only 2 camera people.
Well, there's so many like crew members in the show that help behind the scenes. Fuck you, cunt.
I'm sorry that you get your facts fucking straight.
They're straight, but I meant to say crew members.
Hurry up.
Shut up. So there's so many crew members behind the scenes that because the camera is always on, sometimes those crew members had to act as people in the show, so they'd just walk past in like regular outfit as like an extra behind the scenes, which I thought was really cool. Mm-hmm. That's my adolescent scene.
Yeah,
Done.
watch Adolescence. It's really good.
Netflix.com.
Oh, disgusting. Fucking hell. That's disgusting. All right, next segment. We have got, I haven't come up with a name for this yet, so we're just calling this The News, where I
Dun, dun, dun.
tell you a news story
Yes.
that you will not have heard. And I doubt other people heard. And they're not very serious news stories. No one's getting murdered in these news stories.
Damn it. Fuck.
As far as I know.
Fuck.
Future weeks might prove otherwise. Should I sing a segment for this? Because I might continue this segment.
Do a jingle.
All right. If you want to stay current, listen to Ash's news stories, yeah. Oh, dear. I've got a sick voice.
I'm out.
I've got a sick voice.
I'm good. I'm done.
My first one, I'm just going to start.
Shocking. Yeah,
Shut
go.
up. If you want to listen to the news, listen to Ash with the news.
It goes in the toilet with the poos. Alright, go.
Okay, I'll work on that segment.
Please.
Opening. Let's just make sure the laptop's still going. Oh, okay, don't worry about it. Let's pray it's still going. Otherwise, this is all gone in the bin. It's still going.
Yeah,
Thank fuck. All right, first one. The title is University Graduate Returns Book to School's Library After 64 Years.
Fucking hell.
On March 17th, a University of British Columbia graduate mailed a package to the school that turned out to be a book he had borrowed from the library 64 years earlier. Susan Parker, a librarian at the university, said a package arrived in January and she opened it to discover it was a 1931 edition of Horace Kephardt's book Camping and Woodcraft. The book has been checked out of the library since 1960. Most people return overdue books surreptitiously or anonymously. Parker said. Surreptitiously.
What's that word mean?
You
don't know. Yes! Finally a word Ash doesn't know.
Oh, that's so annoying. Oh, I need to know.
I'm going to guess surreptitiously.
Oh, not sorry, down
Anonymously.
Oh, it's not juggling, right?
Surreptitiously. I don't know. Surreptitiously. I'm saying the wrong word.
Surreptitious. Here we go. All right. To keep a secret, especially because it would not be approved of.
So I was kind of right. I said anonymously.
Yeah. Well, they said anonymously. It was hardly a stretch.
Fuck off.
You fucking cunt.
Cunt.
Yeah. How's that? Like,
after 65 years.
After 64 years, that book. I wonder if he got a fine.
I was gonna say, how much is the overdue fee?
I love it.
Should we?
Parker said Murray took good care of the book. Parker said the book has long since been removed from the library system, but he sent money to cover the late fee. Oh my god! And the money that is going to be used to cover other outstanding library fines for other people that can't afford it. Oh, that's really nice. So that he sent money, even though he didn't have to, because technically the book's been removed and there was no trace of it, and that book had been logged out, and so he still sent money, and they're going to use it to help other people. That's really nice.
How do they not know where that book went?
What?
How do they not know where that book went?
In 1960, I don't know. I stole a library book from school once and moved to Australia with it. It was a poetry book. I don't know. It was a big purple poetry book.
Jesus.
The fucking gayest shit I've ever stolen. Purple poetry book. Anyway.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Next news story.
Surely you just keep it though. Like, it's nice that he returned it and then they did all the money.
What gave him the change of heart? He's like, I'm dying. I can't die with this on my conscience.
Is he on his deathbed going, the one thing that's
mind
on
you,
my
if
mind.
he was in school in 1960, he would be what, like 65 this year?
No, if he was at school in the 60s. My mum was born in 60.
Sorry, yeah, he'd be maybe like 75, 85 this year, depending on whether he was in primary school or high school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it also could be in the library outside of school.
So maybe he's on his deathbed. Maybe it was his family being like, look where this fucking book belongs.
Okay, I just want you to know I'm gay, and also there's an overdue book in my bag. Send it back.
You reckon that's what he was like?
I reckon, yeah.
And he
Everyone's
just
coming out.
confessed it on his deathbed.
Yeah.
All right.
Next one.
Next one is police report swimmers in distress turns out to be geese. This story was from New Zealand. On the 18th of March, emergency responders launched a swift search following a report of swimmers in distress off the Matua coast. Hopefully I said that right. But police said said the supposed swimmers turned out to be geese. Oh my god, it gets worse. Police responded Monday night alongside the Aerocool rescue helicopter and the Coast Guard. Oh my god. The helicopter and Coast Guard crews searched for about 45 minutes until they stood down because it turned out to just be geese. And their response was, it's always better to be safe than sorry. Can you imagine if you made that call and you fucking was like, someone is drowning. Someone is drowning.
Imagine like you're that person who...
Sorry, New Zealand accent.
Oh. Imagine that you called up that... No, I'm not going to do it.
No, don't do it. It's the same as all of your others.
No, but imagine you called... I will do the accent when I do actually do the person. Imagine you called up the emergency services saying, hello, Brew. Did I save... Brew. Hey, Brew. Did I save those people in the ocean? Brew.
That's better.
And they're like...
Brew, I think someone's drowning at Six Lake. Oh, that's terrible. Don't do that.
Brew. They weren't people, man. They were... That sounds vaguely...
Jamaican.
No, it sounds South African. No, man. They were actually two geese, man. They were not people. You wasted our time and it cost $60,000.
Oh.
Fuck.
Hangs up.
Yeah. Fuck.
Yeah, so that was that story.
Do you know there are similar along the lines of that story? There are crocodiles who fake drownings, like they turn upside down, they wave
so they
their
can
arms,
catch their prey.
Yeah, prey, but also people swim out to them thinking that they're humans, and then the crocodiles.
I'm
eat them.
sorry if I swore a crocodile.
If
I swore a crocodile with its swimming in its lake upside down with its arm in the air, I ain't going into that billabong where there's probably other fucking crocodiles.
From far away, could you tell that it was a crocodile's arm?
Probably not.
Exactly. That's why people go, is that a person? Swim in, they're fucked.
I had an instant when on Australia Day, this is getting worse. Yeah. When I was at the beach with my family and I was off my face and I was swimming in the ocean and all of a sudden this fucking thing comes out the water and I've seen it, clocked it and gone, oh my God, started screaming, get out the water, there's a shark, oh my God, get out the water, oh my God, we're gonna die. Run out the water. My family's gone, that's a fucking dolphin. Mm-hmm. And I've gone, oh my God, it's a fucking dolphin. I love dolphins. Come back, dolphin. Come back, flipper. Oh my God. Sorry, this is not good with my voice today.
You were shocking.
Yeah.
I think you need to head out.
So yeah, I don't know where that was going, but that's my story. My next story is from South Carolina.
South Carolina.
A goat opened a gate and let a kangaroo loose in South Carolina. On the 24th of March, police in South Carolina rounded up an escaped kangaroo, which turned out to have been released by a mischievous goat. What the fuck?
I can just imagine that kangaroo and the goat talking like, hey mate, no, this is the Australian accent. This is the kangaroo. Hey mate, can you let me out of this pen? I want to fucking go to the pub.
Like Madagascar.
And the goat is from Jamaica. Oh, nah, man, no. Actually, man, yes, I'll let you out, but you have to buy me 2 beers. Yeah, mate, that sounds good, brother. Done.
Use your horns to get me out of this pen.
Oh, you look very horny.
Oh, fuck that, I'm hopping away. Hopped in on the highway.
Dead. Gone.
So, it says... The Horry County Police Department said on social media that the 4th Precinct Patrol Division, there's a lot of fucking police involved in that, responded to a neighbourhood where a kangaroo was seen on the loose. The officers returned this pouch potato pet home. Oh, that's cute.
Pouch potato?
Oh, it's a take on
No.
couch potato.
Oh, that's fucked.
It's nice. I like it.
Nah,
I
that's
like
fucked.
it a lot. A
It's
pouch
cute that it was
potato.
returned home safely, but also, that pun is fucked.
This lady had to go out in her silk pink pajamas and help the police wrangle the loose roo. I've had a couple of loose roos in my life after a big curry.
Yuck.
Oh,
What's the biggest shit you've ever done?
I don't keep track, babe. Probably on school camp when I shit myself. That one. James just farted, you dirty cunt.
No,
It was the floorboards.
I was listening to the
Good job it's not smell-o-vision.
I was listening to the We Mean More podcast today, and Josh was talking about the biggest shit he's ever done, and he was saying that it was from doot to water, from asshole to water. It was fucking gross. Yuck. And then what did Willie say? He said it was a touchdown or something. It was fucking gross. But yeah, I remember doing it. Yeah, it was. it climbed the bowl. That's for sure.
Oh my god! Stop talking about poo. We're not a poo podcast.
We haven't even had dinner yet.
Get to the poo podcast.
No. Well done.
Yeah.
Do we even do the quiz?
We didn't do the quiz.
No.
Do you want to do the quiz?
I mean, I don't know how long we've been going for. Do we
mean-
need to wrap it up?
I don't know. Let's do the quiz. It's really quick.
All right, let's do
I'm going to quiz James.
rapid fire quiz. Here we go.
I'm going to quiz James. There's only 10 questions.
That's fucking heaps.
It's not.
Okay.
All right. I'm not going to
fire.
tell you whether you're right or wrong until afterwards.
Okay.
All right. On your marks, get set.
Go.
10 adult elephants can produce 2 pounds of waste per minute. True or false?
True.
These are all true or false, by the way.
Okay.
In China, 100 trees are cut down per minute to produce 85,851 chopsticks.
Fuck false. That sounds so racist.
A dairy cow can produce 4.2 ounces of saliva in a minute.
Oh, that sounds vaguely true.
On average, the human vocal cord can vibrate. The human vocal cords vibrate about 6,000 times a minute during speech.
I don't think yours does, but true.
About 159 horses are born each minute.
159 horses. Oh,
Each minute.
Why is that number so
True or false?
false?
A honeybee can travel 502 feet per minute.
Oh, cute. True.
Dolphins can click out 60,000 ultrasound waves in 1 minute.
Fucking hell, true. They're smart cunts.
A giant tortoise can walk 30 feet per minute.
How far is 30 feet? It's not far. 30 feet per minute. Nah, that's false. Surely they're slow as fuck.
Food moves 1.1 inches in the small intestines each minute.
How long?
1.1 inches in the small intestines each minute.
1 inches. I don't know how long that is.
1 inch is like that.
Per minute. True.
A fingernail grows 0.00000027 inch a minute.
Well, that makes sense because I'm fucking
Nubs.
nubs and I'm wanting to fucking to true. I'm wanting to.
All right. Let's tell you the answers. 10 adults. You got this wrong. 10 adults. Elephants can produce 2 ounces of waste per minute. You said true. It's false.
Fuck.
100 in China, 100 trees are cut down per minute to produce 85,851 chopsticks. You said false. It's false.
Oh, thank God. Phew.
A dairy cow can produce 4.2 ounces of saliva a minute. You said true. It's true.
Whew. 2 out of 3.
On average, a human vocal cord vibrates 6,000 times a minute during speech. You said true.
Is that for yours?
It's true.
3 out of 4.
About 159 horses are born each minute. You said false. It's false.
Thank fuck.
Wow, you're doing really well.
Thank you.
A honeybee can travel 502 feet per minute.
Did I say true?
You said true.
It's false.
It's true. Ah, yes!
It's 5 out of 6.
Dolphins can click around 60,000 ultrasound waves in
true.
1 minute. You said true. It's true.
Fuck yes.
A giant
I'm doing
tortoise can
good.
walk 30 feet per minute. You said false.
I don't know how far 30 feet is. It's true.
False. It can walk 15 feet per minute.
Right.
Food moves 1.1 inches in the small intestines each minute. You said
I'm
true.
going to get wrong.
It's true. And a fingernail grows 0.0000027 inch a minute. You said true. It's true. You got 9 out of 10.
That's pretty good.
I'm fucking
Pretty good.
impressed.
Fuck yes. That is awesome.
I'm impressed.
There were a few there that I was like, I thought the intestine thing, I was going to get that wrong, for sure.
So the
maybe
only
B.
one you got wrong was the very first one.
There was the test
Which was the 10 adult elephants can produce 2 pounds of waste per minute, which you said true.
Do they say how much they actually produce?
Yeah, 10 adult elephants can only produce 1 pound of waste per minute.
Per minute, yeah, I guess so.
So half of
shit.
that. Yeah, holy
Yeah.
shit.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Literally. Maybe I'll give you a quiz next week.
Yeah,
I'll find
you
a
should.
quiz.
I'll give you the quiz thing.
Oh, there's a website. Sick. This is the final segment of the podcast calling Cheers to That, where we cheers to good stories of the
Finish my
week,
drink.
or could be funny stories of the week. Ash can go first. This is part of that segment.
James learned how to use an oven this week. And we
Yeah.
don't use the oven very often because we have an air fryer, which we use for everything. But this week we were required to use the oven for...
Required.
We were, for whatever reason. And it went really well with some direction from myself. Now, when you turn on an oven, it's obviously got to preheat. We all know this. Preheating's a thing. How do you know when the oven's preheated? Now, James just thought, that feels hot enough. Opens the door. That feels hot enough. Like his hand can go, that's 210 degrees. I said, what are you doing? You're letting out the hot air. What's going on? And he's like,
I'm just testing.
that'll be hot enough, won't it? It feels hot enough. Feels good. Feels warm. Fucking anything over 100 degrees is warm. More than boiling water. He did not know that the light on the oven switches off when it's hot enough.
Pretty sure that's not common knowledge, though.
It is common knowledge.
No.
It is common
Let us know,
knowledge.
Charlie, if you're listening.
Anyone that owns an oven.
Anyone who is listening and who owns an oven, did you know that there is a light on the front of the thing that will switch off when it is ready to go? Because that is not a thing.
When it's up temperature. Just like a fucking iron does it. Did you not know that either?
No.
An iron's light comes on and turns off when it's up to temperature. Wow. Oh my goody days. Fucking hell.
That's
Yeah,
fucked.
so that was that.
Well, cheers to that.
I have no drink left.
No, I don't care. Usually we should. I do have a good news story of the week.
Alright.
Mine's a better story than yours was.
Well, I feel like mine was pretty good.
It was funny to everyone that's not myself. Elderly woman who dined at a restaurant on Christmas leaves staff a moving letter.
Sounds like it should be in the news segment.
It should be, but this is just a cheers to that segment.
Okay.
Every year, Black Sheep Burgers and Shakes. I'll pause.
Okay, keep going.
Every year, Black Sheep Burgers and Shakes in Springfield, Missouri opens its doors for those who need for a free meal at Christmas time, on Christmas Day. They say, all we ask is that you bring your heart so we can celebrate Christmas together, which is very cute.
Where's this going?
Why? I'll continue reading.
Jesus Christ.
One patron, an elderly woman with no living relatives, shared what the gesture meant to her, and her heartfelt letter had the staff in tears. So she wrote, a very heartfelt thank you for the kindness of you all. It would have been a very boring Christmas for me, as I have no family left. I never thought of this years ago, but being the youngest in my family, I've seen everyone leave this earth before me.
Is this meant to be a happy note?
Yeah. A dear friend heard about the offer of the free meal and invited me out for Christmas lunch. Great idea, since I was down to $1 because she was living off social security benefits, forcing her to downsize, all that kind of stuff. The meal was wonderful, as were the staff. Thank you for making it a day to remember. Blessings. Blessings, cute. But apparently the restaurant owner is now trying to hunt her down. That sounds bad.
What?
He's trying to find who she is so that he can offer her. He said, "I'm wanting to invite her to our house for holidays." That's the reason why
my
he's trying
brain
to
went to
locate
this is
her.
a really dark story.
Yeah, he's trying to fucking kill her.
I was picturing like the huntsman from Snow White.
No.
Gonna hunt her down.
Yeah, no, but he's trying to, because he was sent this letter from this old lady, but with no address or anything, and he wants to find her so that he can bring her to his house on Christmas, so that she can have a place to go, free meals, and she not be alone on Christmas. So
That's really nice.
That was very cute.
It's very cute.
So cheers to that.
Can you imagine being that nice?
We could never.
We could, but I'd fucking give up. I'd be like, oh, I've never seen her again.
Literally.
But cheers to that.
Well,
Change the drink. Go.
Thank you very much for listening to our podcast this week.
That was a very unusual note to end on.
I did not say what number this podcast was because, one, I've forgotten, and two, we need to not do that anymore. Thank you to Charlie, last time I mentioned your name, for reminding us to the podcast. Not that we need reminding, but here we are. Follow us on all our social media accounts at Get to the Point. We did find out that there is another Get to the Point podcast. I'll tag them.
we did find out that there's another Get to the Point podcast.
They just randomly liked one of our posts on
Thanks for liking
Instagram.
our thing. Sorry for stealing your name.
Sorry, I know that you were before us, but
fuck that we stole your name.
let's collab. Come to Australia.
Where, are they American?
I don't know.
Where are they?
Who knows? I didn't do much research.
They followed us, so thank you.
They didn't follow us. They just liked one of
they
our
liked
posts.
us. Follow us.
Follow us. We'll follow you. We'll just be one Get to the Point podcast. Although we'll be better.
You know, I did look. The only difference in their name is they Get to the Point _podcast. We Get to the Point podcast _
Yeah, exactly.
So we like you. We haven't liked any of your stuff yet, but we do like you.
We will like one of your things in honor of you liking one of ours.
Yeah.
And we'll collab one day. Maybe this will be the reason that we get off the ground and become famous.
Both of us.
Maybe both of our podcasts will just fucking skyrocket now because we have this. Maybe.
Ending the podcast.
Let's do a
now.
rap. Let's do a rap battle.
Bye.
Rap battle. You
Sorry.
Get to the Point podcast
Goodbye.
in America. Get to the Point Australia. Okay.
Goodbye.
Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Charlie, remind us next time, please.
Bye. Shutting up.
Bye.